Hello Internet, my name is Dima Kotik. I'm from Moscow, Russia, but right now I live in Kazakhstan. And today I wanted to tell you about vidangel.com. It's an online video service. This is not a paid promotion. The company didn't ask me to do this, and I'm not going to link anything with any kind of tagged link or anything. I just want to share with you something that's pretty neat that's happened with this company that I liked, and I thought of making a YouTube video about it so you know about it too. And I'm not getting anything out of it, I just want to tell you about it. So I think you'll like it as well. This is to all my friends and family. So vidangel.com is basically a rental place for movies. It's like $1.50 or $2 for a movie, which may be steep for you. I live in Kazakhstan. Most people download torrents here and get movies in other ways, but they don't like paying for movies. But I think that it's a good thing to pay for a movie. It's a good thing to reward people for content they produce. But with VidAngel, I'm doubly excited because it's a new company, and it's very good and very interesting. So basically, the whole point is that they provide you with movies, but they allow you to set filters on the content that you're going to watch. You can select filters for gore, for nudity, profanity, even for things like product placement. It's pretty comprehensive. There's a really long list of filters, and they break into smaller lists, so you can turn things off in groups, or you can turn things off individually, even up to the exact words that you don't want to hear. So what's the big deal about that? It's a very powerful tool, because if you watch a lot of movies, if you enjoy a lot of modern movies, there's often objectionable content that's in the movie that for some of you may not be a big deal, but if you're a family man, or if you have a lot of friends over and you like watching movies with friends, and you have their kids come when you have your own kids, it can be, aggravating. We always have someone who is the movie cop. Maybe he has seen the movie before, and he's going to tell you when something is going to happen on the screen that others should probably not see, especially if they're at the young age. And vidangel.com does that for you. It does it very well. It's very convenient, it's fast, and it works. And it's wonderful because now, if you watch a lot of movies, you know that most of the really good, deep movies with good actors and good plot are rated R for something like violence, and then you have a lot of PG-13 movie ratings, which have a lot of nudity or something. So those ratings are really strange. And if you like watching good movies, a lot of times you have to really think twice about it before you can watch them with your family. Well, with vidangel.com, you don't have to. You just set the filter up how you like it, and they cut everything away. They cut the sound, they cut the video, or either one. Maybe you don't mind the cursing, so you can just leave it on, so it doesn't break the narrative. So it just gives you power. Furthermore, the company is a good company. They are a young startup, you can say. They haven't made big millions yet, and so they listen to the customers. I want to share an exchange I've had with them. I'm a religious person, and I was bothered a little bit because I found Jesus in the list of profanities, written with a small letter, Jesus with a small j. And it didn't bother me too much, but I thought that's a little bit odd, because it's a name of a person. Even if you're not religious, it's a historic person, so we don't write other people who are dead, and especially other people who say that they were dead and then they came back to life, and they're God in the flesh, a revered person. You wouldn't write Mahatma Gandhi with a small letter, so why do they put Jesus with a small letter and put him in the profanity list of all places? Although it is so strange that it became a curse word in English language, and I understand where the company is coming from. Anyway, when I looked at that list, it bothered me because I revere Jesus, I respect him, and have I have the highest regard for him. So I just said that in the letter. I said it's a little bit strange that it's in the list of curse words, and the company representatives responded within a couple days, and they apologized, and they said that they will address the issue, and they did. I don't know if they've done it for every single movie, but it took them a couple weeks. They went through their whole library and they set up a blasphemy filter, and Jesus is now written with a capital J, and it's not in the profanity list. It's now in the blasphemy list. Which to me spoke a lot about this company. It's someone who is family oriented and is interested in helping people protect their home and do it in a good way, where the people have power and authority to basically control the media and suit it to the situation. So if you have friends over, you can have it this way. If you're by yourself and the crowd is mature, you can turn the filters off and watch the movie how it was intended by the directors. But the company went this far to make an adjustment which cost them work hours, and I appreciated that. So I wanted to share that with you so you would know as well. So it's not the main reason. I was already excited about the service, but when they responded so quickly and respectfully, I thought that I should definitely mention it. It's not some no-name company. It's been talked about in major media. Major newspapers have covered it, and it's been mentioned on TV. So you may have already heard about it, and you should try it. I tried it. We watched several movies, and the experience has been great. Now, it's a new company. They still have some issues. I'm going to mention those because I've ran into some of them. They're not major issues, and I hope that as the company grows, they'll address them. They had some connectivity problems, although we live in Kazakhstan, so that's maybe expected. But overall, it was better than Netflix and other streaming services. As far as I can tell, there are no subtitles, and if English is not your first language, and you're watching a movie with strange dialects, subtitles are super helpful. Even if you're fluent, and I consider myself fluent, but still, if I'm listening to some Southern accent or like Irish, British, English, I can have a lot of hard time. So I like having subtitles, and if VidAngel would add those, that would be great. So right now, I don't think they have them. And sometimes there's some technical problems. I know that with Firefox, at least 1 week they said that they had issues with it, so the service wasn't working. But they're working on fixing them. And so I know that as a company, the more money they make, the more resources they have to address issues with additional server loading and stuff like that. I wish them the best. I recommend them wholeheartedly. I hope you'll try them. Their financial model is also pretty good. You have to pay like a certain amount up front. It's like $15 or something because you have to own the movie legally to be able to remove parts of content from it. But they reimburse you the full amount after you rent it, and you can return the movie within 24 hours. So they give you everything back except like $1.50 or $2 for the day that you've had it. So it's a good deal, and it's one of those times where it's not just good service, but it has an extra layer of benefit compared to like downloading something from BitTorrent, because here they're providing an additional service for you. Protecting your household. And I also think it's a really big deal because it's the first major company of this sort, because they will over the years produce data, because they will know what people filter out, and this type of data can send a message to movie directors, to those who produce content, to tone it down, because it often gets out of hand. So if we together as a internet community use this service or another service of this kind, we vote with our money and we vote with our preferences. We will let the media production companies know the things that we don't like, and because family, especially family people, a lot of things they find objectionable in movies. And when this data is accumulated, it has market value. It has a ability to influence public perception of what people think people like and what they actually do. And then the companies that are in movie business, they will start to pay attention to this type of data and produce better, cleaner, more family-friendly content when it's fitting. Because of course, it's good sometimes to have a raw movie, like you have a raw book with violence or whatnot. But you feel cheated when you don't expect it and you get it raw. So let's exercise our power, our market power, to advance better media for everyone, really. So that's all I had to say. Thank you for listening. vidangel.com. I'll just tap it out in case I'm difficult to understand. Anyway, out.